Right, let's move to match day match point number 2. We'll see how that contest goes. But match day match point number 2 is Malinga being the bogey man or the bogey team. Bangalore is his bogey team. Now, Lasith Malinga has got many a batting lineup in a tussle, but somehow against RCB, those numbers don't quite stand up. Let's have a look at some of them before I throw it to a fellow fast bowler to my left. At Chinnaswamy Stadium, he's got a shocking economy rate of under 8. Ajit Agarkar, an average of 31. For him, it's his worst. So let's put that in perspective. When Malinga goes at 8, you can imagine what some of the other bowlers might go at. Versus Bangalore, 13 wickets at an average of 36, and he's conceded 71 or 42 to de Villiers. So he'll be licking his lips when Lasith Malinga comes on, but running into a shell when Krunal Pandya gets the ball. Ajit Agarkar, 45 seconds for you to just tell me what about Lasith Malinga seems to be so kind to RCB. Off you go.
Well, I mean, under 8, I think most people would take that economy. Yeah, maybe his strike rate's a little bit different to other venues, but you've got to remember it's one of the hardest, if not the hardest pitch to bowl on with the conditions at that ground. It is a high-scoring ground. It is very difficult. You come up against a Chris Gayle, a Virat Kohli, a de Villiers, those sorts of players. Doesn't matter which bowler in the world is bowling to them, they are going to find it difficult. And in spite of that, Malinga's, I think under 8 is still respectable. Maybe he'd like to get a few more wickets, because every time he does that, it puts Mumbai in a really strong position up front. So no, I don't think it's bad by any stretch, but it is a tough ground for any bowler. I think Malinga would want to take a few wickets.
Well, he's just made a century of his own, having played 100 games. That last one against Sunrisers in the IPL for Sri Lankan paceman. Let's have a look at specific batsmen that he might find hard to bowl to. It's not just AB de Villiers on that list, but Shane Watson as well, who strikes at 192 against Lasith Malinga and 169 the strike rate for AB de Villiers. So he's not just got one but two internationally acclaimed batsmen who go after him. Is he still the same Lasith Malinga is a question we ask every year, Gaurav Kalra. We've seen a little bit of evidence from the games that he's brought back. He certainly brings more to this Mumbai attack. But against Bangalore, what's the challenge? 45 seconds to you.
Well, like the bowler said, clearly the challenge is going to be the conditions and the contours of the ground. 1 for 30 in the last game, and I think now it's not just a Malinga bowling attack. There is also Jasprit Bumrah, who had a really good game, and then they bowl well around him. The Pandya brothers have been doing a good job. Harbhajan was a standout the other night with the new ball. So I think having an attack of this kind means that the pressure isn't only on Malinga, and even if he has a bad day, Mumbai have options to go back to. So I think they're in good shape.
I mean, having seen him a little bit, the game against KKR, I think he's bowling a lot better than he started last season. I think last season it felt like he was a little bit slower, and he seems, obviously because he's played a bit of cricket for Sri Lanka, that's helped him get into sort of bowling form or bowling fitness.
Last game for Sri Lanka, Ajit, he got a hat-trick.
And you can see it. I mean, he's had enough bowling before coming to the IPL, which is a good sign.